CEOs, it's me, Crystal P, the Beauty MP, back with another video in which I'm inspiring nurses to start their own businesses since nurse entrepreneurship cured my burnout. So I was a nurse who was once burnt out, and I had the audacity to start my own businesses, and now I'm sharing that with other nurses and inspiring them to start their own businesses so we can stop trading our time for money and we can get to the bag using our brains and not our physical labor. So today I just want to talk about how the heck do you start a business as a nurse? So what are some steps to starting a business? So first you have to think about what type of business that you want to start. I would say actually the first thing is getting out of your own way. So a lot of times as nurses, we want to start a business or we're thinking about starting a business, but we're like, who am I to start a business? I don't know how to start a business. Am I smart enough to start a business? Will anyone care about a business that I want to start? Yes, you are. You are all of those things. So please, if you are listening to the sound of my voice, if you want to start the business, start the business. You are smart enough, and there are people out here killing the game who are less smart than you, less talented than you, but they have the audacity to go out and start that business, and you can too. So first, you have to know that you can do it. You are worth the investment that it's going to take to start this business. But once you do and you have it set up and you get going and you have the right coach in place, you will see that starting a business is really not that hard. It's not that difficult. The hardest part is getting out of your own way and getting into the mindset that you are a business owner and you are no longer an employee trading time for money. That is a beautiful thing. Let me tell you, when you have to go and ask and beg for time off or vacation to be able to hang out with your family or go to your kids' sporting events or be there for your friends and family, and you get denied. I only had so much of that before it was just too much, and I knew that I could no longer commit to spending my life working at the hospital. Like something had to give. So that was enough for me to push me out there into entrepreneurship and just give it a try. And since then, my life has never been the same. So I just want to let you know that you can start the business. You are smart enough. You are talented enough. When you get the right people in place, as in a coach, you can watch my other video on why coaching is so important. You can definitely step into this field or step into entrepreneurship and hit the ground running, right? When you try to do it on your own, it takes you a way longer time. It takes you more money. Once you get out of your own way and know that you can start the business, then it's only up from there, right? So the second part is thinking about what business you would start. So if you look at my other video, I listed 25 ways that a nurse, or 25 things a nurse can do to start their own business. So check that out and see if any of those are of interest to you, or if you have another business that you're thinking of starting and you want to know if it's good, then go ahead and contact me or comment below and I'll respond to you and let you know if I've heard of any nurses doing that I can direct you to, or anybody else doing that type of business. But I'll just tell you that if you're thinking about it, and then I'm sure somebody else is thinking about it and wants that product or service that you're thinking about starting a business in, getting your mindset right, and then thinking about what type of business that you want to start. After that, depending on the type of business, you then will form your business. If you need a medical director, such as starting an IV hydration or a med spa, things like that, then you will need to wait to start your business until you get your medical director, right? But I think that it's always important to have another business entity, which is like an LLC or something like that, in your own name, because even when you're thinking, if you're thinking about starting an IV hydration business or a med spa, and that will be with you and the doctor, you still want or still will probably do some other services in that business, and you can start your own LLC under your name, like Crystal Parker LLC. And that's what I use for my consulting side of my business. So that does not go on the business entity, me and my medical director. That's something separate. So I think everyone would benefit from that. Now, I would say if you know you want to start a business, that you should get your LLC started soon so that you can start building business credit. That is probably one of the next most important steps, is getting your business credit established, because what you don't want to do is start using, it's going to take, of course, some startup money of your own, but you don't want to continuously have to use your money to scale your business. And what scale your business means is taking your business to the next level. When you get into having to market and do marketing and hiring people, you don't want to have to revert back, because I know you as a nurse, you're going to revert back to picking up overtime shifts. You don't want to revert back to that. So you want to start building business credit, so then when that time comes that you need more money to take your business to the next level, you will have that available. But you can't start business credit until you have the entity form, which the entity is like your LLC, your PLLC, something like that, right? So you want to think about what business you want to start, and then you want to form the business, and then you want to make sure you start looking at starting business credit. Also, if whatever business it is you're thinking about starting, I would encourage you again to find a coach in that area. Unless you have experience or you know someone who can help walk you through that type of business, if you're starting from scratch like I was when I started my businesses, then a business coach was just so amazing. It took me from 0 to 100, and it saved me time, money, and lots of mistakes that I would have otherwise made if I was going at it alone. So look up a business coach in whatever it is that you're thinking about doing. And if you need assistance with finding a business coach, go ahead and comment below, and I will pull together my resources and see what I can find for you. So next is you want to talk about your business to everyone, right? That's a part of marketing. I know a big thing with helping nurses start their businesses is that we don't know the first thing about marketing because we were not taught about business in nursing school. So with marketing, even before your business is started and perfect, and please, that should have been at the first part. Please, as nurses, I know we want to check off the boxes, and I know that in nursing school we were pretty much had to be darn near perfect to pass classes, to pass clinicals, to put on a good show for our preceptors, and et cetera, et cetera. But in business, perfection is going to be the death of your business, right? It's better to be done than perfect. Like these YouTube videos, I'm doing them at night when my kids are asleep. It's not the best lighting, not the best anything, but I'm trying to get the information out there to you guys, and I'm trying to have a done better than perfect mentality, because trust me, I spent several years in the start of my first businesses trying to do everything perfect, and it got me absolutely nowhere. So please get rid of the idea of perfection and everything has to be perfect. You have to just start and get it out there. Trust me, nobody knows what mistakes you're making. You're probably looking at this video like you're just trying to hear the information, right? While I'm over here thinking about like, oh, this isn't straight, so I'm not gonna record the video. Like if I spent my time doing that, trust me, these videos will never get out. So please get out of your head and trying to be perfect and just get started. You want to get a business coach so they can help you move you along the way, and then you want to market your business, talk about your business to everybody, even before the business is started. Hey, I'm thinking about starting this business. What do you think? If you have a certain population that you want to service in your business, start talking to that population. If you want to do something like with health and wellness, start talking to people in that industry so they will know what type of business you're starting and they can connect you. Business is all about networking and connections. It's about who you know and who can get you to the next level. I have gotten so many opportunities just by opening my mouth. My business partner that I have right now, who I do coaching with in IV hydration, that all started because I reached out to her in her DMs and said, hey, I love what you're doing. I see you. I want to eventually do something like that. And we started chatting. I went to a networking event, which is very important in business for nurses who were entrepreneurs. I went, she was there, we connected, and it was on from there. So make sure you talk about your business. If you see someone doing what you want to do, don't be afraid to reach out and ask them. Now, because I don't want you telling people that I sent you to do this. Don't go asking someone, especially someone who's a coach, 10 million questions unless you pay them, okay? You have to be willing to pay for people's knowledge. You can ask a question or two, but don't be going with 10 questions. You want to book a call, okay? See if they have a strategy call or a pick my brain call, book a call. Also in business, you have to get out of the mindset of being cheap and not wanting to spend money. You have to see money that you are spending in your business as investing. You're investing in your business. If it takes me $100, $150 to pick someone's brain of the last 10 years of knowledge that they have gained by spending their time, energy, and money gaining that experience, then what's $100 to pick their brain and get that all of those years of experience that they have learned in a 30-minute to an hour call? it would take you more time to learn that than the $100 that you spent having them consult you for a little bit of time to tell you those things. So please see that as an investment. So talk about your business, talk about your business, talk about your business. That comes with the branding and marketing. After that, if you have a business name, you want to secure those platforms. So you want to buy the domain name, which is the internet site. You can use sites like GoDaddy, SiteGround, things like that. You can buy, I want to say GoDaddy, usually you can buy a domain for like $12 for a year. It's different prices depending on the domain name. If it's very popular and someone already has it, then you're going to have to, it's going to be like 1,000 something, but you can always come up with another, abbreviated way you can use that website. Real quick, let me go back. You can look on a website called the USPTO. It escapes me right now what that means, but the USPTO, you can put in your city and the name you're thinking of starting your business, and you can see if someone already has that business name. You want to do that first, and then you secure your domain platforms, and which we call your real estate. You want to secure your domain for the website, and you want to secure your Instagram, Facebook names, just so no one else can take those. If you decide not to use that business, you can either, delete the site or change the name later. But whatever it is you're thinking about, you want to go secure that digital real estate right then if no one else has the name, so that you don't have to worry about that. Now, you can get into later trademarking your name and things like that, but I wouldn't do all of those things yet until you find out if the business is going to be profitable. Also, with forming the business, some states such as California are very expensive to have an LLC. So I would say that you could, start working in your business and then see if it's profitable before doing that if you want to save money. So maybe you start your business and then month 3 or 2 or 3, you see that it's profitable, you see that it's something that you're interested in and you do want to do for a longer period of time, then go ahead and invest the money starting that LLC. But you don't have to have the LLC to start most businesses, but you definitely eventually want to get it. So once you do that and you market to everyone, you got your business credit going, you want to use that business credit and you want to hire a virtual assistant, you want to hire help. As nurses starting business, I want you to get out of the mindset of doing everything yourself. You want to start outsourcing, because what's going to happen is you're going to trade your hospital job for this business that you've paid for, and it's going to be like paying yourself to have another job, and that's what you don't want to do. You don't want to be burnt out at Bedside and then turn around and be burnt out in your job. So make sure you are hiring help. You can get help from sites like Online Jobs PH, which are virtual assistants from the Philippines. You can go on sites such as Fiverr, Fiverr.com, or Upwork, and you can solicit jobs or, find graphic designers or admin. Those small $10 an hour tasks that are in your businesses, such as creating graphics or making business cards and things like that. Yes, you can do those on your own at first, but after your business gets going, trust me, you want to start hiring and investing in virtual assistants, because they will take that load off and you can focus on doing the money-making activities, such as being the brains of the business and being over the operations of the business, versus being over the menial tasks, such as like trying to create a logo. Please don't spend that much time on a logo either. That's a whole other topic. But make sure you get help in your business. That is one of the biggest, second from coaching, that is one of the biggest things that truly changed my business and me not getting burnt out and scaling my business to the next level, was getting virtual assistants to help. Next, you want to make sure that you have systems and automations in place. And what that is systems and automations are a way to make the workflow easier. So if you're a service-based business or you're selling something, a product or something, you want to have a website set up so that people can automatically go while you're sleeping and either buy your products or book your services while you're asleep. You don't want to have someone has to text you, to place their order, or text you to make an appointment. You want that to be all done automated, and you can get your virtual assistant to set those things up. So it depends on what business you're trying to start, on what automation tools that you'll use, but make sure that your business is automated so that you are not again, burning yourself out doing those tasks. And lastly, you want to make sure that you have self-care as a business owner. A lot of times when we have our own businesses, they're like our babies, and we invest so much time and energy into it. We don't invest in our self-care. So I want you guys to make sure that you are making your self-care a priority as a business owner, and make sure that you are taking care of yourself, taking those necessary breaks from your business, and also getting some time in for you. So I hope this helps if you are interested in starting a business and you don't know where to start, you don't know what kind of coach to get, you don't know what business you want to start or where to start, or you need help with business credit, you need help with automation. There should be a link below to sign up for my course, in which there should be a wait list for, in which I'll be starting a course to help nurses who are clueless about business. I will help walk you through business so that you are prepared, you are confident, and you're ready to hit the ground running in this entrepreneurial space, because I promise you it is life-changing. So if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe so you can be the first to know when my videos post. Like and comment if you have any questions. That inspires me and encourages me to keep creating this type of content and videos. And if you have a topic that you want me to talk about or you want my insight on, please go ahead and comment it below, because I'm trying to think of so many topics, but it's best if you guys tell me. Please tell me what you want. So yes, if you're interested in any of those things, go ahead and comment below. And I hope you guys are having a great day and you're taking some time to take care of yourself, and you are not burnt out. I really hope that. And if you are, think about entrepreneurship. Talk to you later. Bye.